Without wasting any time, let's directly come to the course. So firstly, we will be downloading Anaconda. Then let's go to the first link. Get started. We'll sign here with Google. Then under Windows, since I'm using operating system Windows, so I will be clicking this link. But if anybody else is using Mac or Linux, you can check out the other links. So just clicking on this link, our downloading will start. Let's begin the installation process. Click on I agree for just me. Okay. We can change the directory here since we can make it Python here. Name the folder previously. We'll click on next. Okay. Now we can install. The installation process will take some time. Okay, the installation is completed now. Now we can click on next here, and now finish. Okay, so before diving into writing codes in Python, let's understand a few basic fundamentals and also the brief history of the programming language. In December 1989, Guido van Rossum was working on a hobby project to keep him occupied during Christmas. He was working at CWI, a research institute in Netherlands, on the ABC language, which was a basic programming language and had some limitations. Thus, he wanted to write a new interpreter for a scripting language that would bridge the gap between C and Unix shell. He wanted a crisp, unique, and a mysterious name for the new scripting language. At that time, he was a regular viewer of a British comedy series, Monty Python's Flying Circus, and inspired from that, he kept the name Python for his new scripting language. Let's move to the basics of Python. Let's understand what are the variables in Python. Variables are like the containers which hold different types of data in it. There are mostly 5 types of data: numeric, boolean, set, dictionary, and sequence. So we'll come to this on the later stage of this course. So there are many different types of rules for writing the variables. We'll see how to do this in codes. So now let's begin our coding journey. Click on the search bar, right here Anaconda Navigator, open, wait for some time. So okay, the Anaconda Navigator has opened finally. So now we'll go to Jupyter Notebook, launch the Jupyter Notebook here. So finally the Jupyter Notebook has opened. So here we can make a new folder. Go to new folder. Let's name it as Python Fundamentals. Go inside the folder, create on new, click on Python. Let's name our notebook as Python Basics, Volume 1. Rename. So now let's name the title as Introduction to Python. Markdown. Okay. So print our first program. Okay, it has run. So also check our system version. So our version is 3.13.9.
Now let's understand how to comment in Python. First, learn how to write single line commands. Let's write a short program. Okay, it has run. Also learn how to write multi-line commands. So we'll start with three inverted commas. Uh, then step again write a short program. B is equal to, let's say, 23. Let's multiply them directly. Okay, this also has run. So now we'll understand how to we have learned how to comment in Python. Now we'll understand what are the rules for writing a variable. Okay, so markdown right here, naming variables. Rules for naming variables. The first rule says that we cannot have spaces between the variables. Cannot have spaces in variables. Let's say a variable name as var space 123 and store a value hello in it. Print var space 123. So let's see it runs or not. No, it hasn't run. It has shown an invalid syntax error. So now let's put a underscore here and check whether it runs or not. Yeah, it has run.
So let's come to the next rule, which is that we cannot use reserved keywords in naming variables. Naming variables. Let's check. Let's use y, which is a reserved keyword in Python as a variable. Let's say we write here Python. Let's print this. It has thrown a syntax error. You can see that. So now let's change that name to 123 and now see whether it runs or not. Yeah, it has run. So now let's check another rule. Another rule states that we cannot use use any special characters in naming variables. Let's check a ppy at the rate 123 equal to 25. Print a ppy at the rate 123. Let's check whether it runs or not. No, it hasn't run because we have used a special character here and which is not allowed in Python. So we have to use underscore. So only underscore
can be used in variable naming. Other than any other special character is not allowed. Okay, so the final rule states that the variable naming is case sensitive. What does it mean? Let's name a variable as cat. Let's store a data in a 24. Also store another data in another variable with the same name but in uppercase. Print cat plus cat. Let's see whether it runs or not. Yeah, it has run because variable naming is case sensitive. It means that uppercase and the lowercase variables are treated as different variables.